Major rivers in North Carolina will be at flood stage for the rest of this week following deadly Hurricane Matthew. The biggest concern today is the Tar River, that's around Greenville. It will overwhelm every bridge in the county by sundown. More than 2,000 people have been taken to safer locations, many in very dramatic rescues. Matthew is blamed for at least 34 deaths in the southeast. Mark Strassmann is in Fayetteville, North Carolina, with the new threat there. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. I want to show you something. This was a man-made lake behind me. It is now, as you can see, a giant mud hole. And here's what happened. Heavy rains from the hurricane collapsed the road that held all this water in place, drained the lake, and sent all that water flooding the next town. Flood issues are all over this region.
Yesterday we could access further in this way. Today you see how far we were able to go in, just a block or two. Yesterday we could have went 3 blocks this way.
In this 5-ton truck, Chief Jimmy Hunt and his crew of volunteer firefighters have ferried dozens of people to higher ground here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
The mass searches here are over. Most people who were stranded in Lumberton have been rescued. These searches are targeted. Rescue teams responding to a tip or a call to check out a specific address.
It's pretty horrific what we've seen out here.
What's the worst thing?
The worst that I've seen is the paralyzed patient that from the chest down, and the double amputee really got me to the heart because, you know, he was pretty much helpless.
Frustration is also starting to set in. On Tuesday, North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory told people to obey evacuation orders and stop driving around barricades on flooded roads.
We're not messing around, and we do not want to put people at risk to save you once you make that decision.
I lost my horses, my home, my car.
Joni Gaddy was stuck in her home in Lumberton since Saturday and says rescue choppers flew right overhead.
I had signs on my house. I had sheets and towels screaming at them. They just never stopped.
I thought she was dead, honestly.
Her son, Gene Flora, drove 16 hours from Michigan to find her. She was standing on the porch with water up to her knees when he arrived.
We got halfway there, heard her voice, and I mean, that just gave us like a burst of energy, like, let's get to it, like, nobody else is coming.
135,000 people here in North Carolina still have no power. You can see it was power poles as well as power lines that got swept away here. You can also see why restoring all that power is going to take some time here. Charlie?
Mark, thanks.